Welcome to Upturned Table. I'm Jeremy, and today we are playing Vaesen. Joining me are Matt and Will. Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Okay, yeah, so we'll pick up in the village. So, yeah, we're at the Karlstrom. So you're at the Karlstrom house and attempted to kind of outwit Marta and her goons. So she has two, looks like employees from the sawmill with her, but you're pretty sure they're probably, free ones, associates. And you brought some alcohol, which you laced with you, which you spiked with your extremely
in extreme poison for months.
Yes,
It was ready to go.
nice.
Aged poison.
Yeah.
Right. So as you toasted and everyone lifted their glasses, you heard a single bell from the church chime. At which point, Marta put down her glass and she told her other two, the two men that you had also offered drinks to do that as well. You think that both of them did that. It appears that they did, but unfortunately, it looks like one of them actually did get a sip. In. So he imbibed a bit of the drink before anyone stopped him, and so he's starting to now choke. It looks like his respiration is shutting down. So so one of her bodyguards starts to sputter and choke, and both Marta and the other one are attending them. So just after Marta said, take them to the sawmill, the guard started to react. The bodyguard started to react to this poison. So he's slumping down and grabbing at his throat, trying to breathe. Marta and the other bodyguard are assisting him, trying to get him to. And so...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sure. So I'd like you guys to roll vigilance, but if you have some action you want to take before that, go ahead and tell me.
I was just going to say, Nils looks at Aksel and pats the area on his coat where he usually keeps his pistol.
Good. All right. Yeah, so
it still feels like just pulling out pistols and blowing them away at this point is still preemptive. I don't know. They haven't openly done anything like it feels like we are about to be murdered, but maybe not.
So
I don't know.
In a surprise party?
Yeah.
So smart, yet so naive. All right, we're making vigilance, you said?
Yeah. Once you get both of you guys.
It's not fear related, is it?
No. Sorry.
That's too bad. I am angry.
Yeah, I'm hopeless.
Uh-oh.
But how's your character?
Well, I guess. Good job, Aksel.
Nice.
Not
okay. All right, so Aksel notices kind of out of the corner of his eye a flash of red, kind of coming from the jumping off the porch and the second story of the house, and he recognizes Wilhelmina. So it looks like she has retrieved whatever you had left in your room in Marta's house, and she's knocking an arrow in her bow and fires through the window, hitting the bodyguard, the non-poisoned bodyguard that was assisting.
What?
This has all changed quickly.
Yes. Yeah, so an arrow shatters one of the windows and impales itself in the shoulder of the one of the bodyguards. And you hear from outside. You said she's waving her arm and she's saying, "Come with me, come with me." And so you've got Wilhelmina outside, gesturing to get you out. So she may have been she may have been watching this whole
everything
time.
Go down.
Yes.
Should we take the woman with us now that she's got two less bodyguards?
Oh, yeah.
Or just give her some liqueur and then head out.
He's choking. Try this.
Yeah. All right, processing.
Yes.
Status bar's filling up.
Nils is like very slowly reaching into his coat, waiting for Aksel to make a decision.
I'm going with Wilhelmina. To the window.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can make it out the front door and then around to the side of the house.
That's not quite as awesome and
Oh,
dramatic, but okay,
true.
I can.
That's that's true. Out the window. Out the window is the much better way. Yeah, that's the most direct route.
Okay. I won't instruct you not to shoot her dead, but I'm not going to do it myself, Matt.
No, I didn't want to shoot her dead. I wanted to make her come with us. She's just a lady. We have guns.
So
he's protective nature takes over, and he just stomps out the door with Aksel.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it looks like Wilhelmina's tied up the remainder of your luggage, kind of the same way she does the wild game, and has it just kind of strapped on her shoulder, and she's leading you behind the row of cabins to, of course, her family house. You can stay with us. I watched exactly what Marta was planning. You'll be safe with us, and she guides you.
We need to get into the woods. We need to get to, you know, the place they all meet up, don't you, out in the woods?
Oh, you mean the cave?
Mm-hmm.
We should go there now?
We should need to get there quickly before...
Wait. Didn't I have a prearranged meeting?
Yes, after dark, yes. Yeah, you had a guy that you paid to take you there, yes.
What time is it right now?
Noon.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the day. Yeah, she was offering you lunch.
Because we were talking about how like the bell rings at midnight, but they just rang it right now in the middle of the day. I don't know if we were joking or not when we said it was noon.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, it was exactly.
So
it
it's
was
possible
exactly
that the beast has been activated. So we may need to right now
go into the woods and get eaten.
Well, get to the mine and find that corpse and burn it.
Oh.
Because I don't think holding up in a house is going to work. I imagine this thing can batter down a door.
Yeah, the information. Did you had that first piece? Oh no, and you knew from you had a learning roll. So the corpse is buried in the church.
It's under.
It's buried in the church.
Yeah. Not the cave. Yeah,
it's under the church, right?
Yes. It's in the. It's a corpse of an animal buried in the foundation of a building. Yes.
Oh, okay. My mistake. I thought it was like in the mine under it. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, I thought it was under it too. Okay, I
think it's under it in terms of like under the floorboards more than like deep down underneath.
Okay. Under the foundation of the building. Yeah, when the building was built, this ritual was performed.
Oh,
my mistake. To the church.
Well, then was the guy I was going to meet going to show me where, or was he going to take me out to the other place?
He was going to take you to the cave, to the iron mine, basically. Yeah,
I thought that went under the church.
It is under the church. Yeah, it does go under the church, but the entrance is east. Yeah, okay. But it does run. It's a complex of tunnels, and there's no access to it from the church, but it does go under the church. That's why Van Meyer needed to demolish the church to successfully build the mine. And I guess he's going to have to move a lot of bodies too, because that cemetery is not going to stay.
Yeah, he's not moving anything, but I hear what you're saying. We're good.
Okay, I misunderstood that. So, is it like a stone foundation that we can see from the outside?
Yes, yeah, the church itself, it's all stone, and it's older too, so you should be able to.
That's good, because we don't want to go back in that church.
Right.
All right. Yes. Let's get to your house. And does your mom know what you're doing?
I will tell her. I will tell her. I didn't have time to. As soon as I saw you go into the Karlstrom house, I knew things were going bad.
Nils, grab our luggage. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the
girl carrying all our luggage.
Yeah. Yes.
It's like 5 chests that she's carrying. How are you doing that?
Yeah. She's amazing.
Maybe it's the 19th century. child labor and all that. We hire her as a porter.
There you go. She leads you back to the house, and immediately, so her mother's very surprised. So Dorothea is very surprised to see you return, and she says, "Vilmina, what are you doing? What are you doing with these men?" And she quickly explains to her mother that Marta was obviously had some thugs from the sawmill and looked like she was planning to do something terrible to them, and suspects that, said that she thinks Marta has been responsible for everything that's gone wrong for the visitors lately.
Yes, and Dartha, how many of the free ones will stand with you?
When it comes down to it, I don't know exactly. I possibly half, maybe fewer, but I know there's quite a division in the group now. But when it comes down to it, Marta may be stronger than I know. You guys are all.
Forgive me, sir. Maybe you want to catch me up on what's going on right now?
There's a cult that's taken up root here. I think you know that, right?
Yes, I do. Who is this woman, and what are we talking about?
Her husband was one of the members, and she got pushed in when he passed from this world. And she's been looking for means to get out, which I think I can offer. In fact, she gave me this cloak, and I kind of pull it out of my bag, that I was going to use before everything went sideways a moment ago to try to convince Martha that I was her replacement, but I guess that's not happening anymore. Anyways, there's a percentage of people here who are not, I believe the majority of people here are not part of the free ones. Am I right on that?
Yeah, most of the village.
It's a lot of like heads of family, basically.
Yes. The people of wealth and money were seduced into the free ones, like myself.
But there's a schism among them, and I was hoping that we could overthrow Martha and end the horrific sacrifices that are having to take place in order to keep this wood the way it is. But in the short term, we have a fell beast to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Madam, would you have a shovel about?
Yes, of course. There's a shed behind my house that should have any tools you might need.
I'll go and get some tools for us, sir.
Excellent.
And if I didn't already give you your gun, I'll give it to you.
No, you put it in my jacket when you went and got it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell Darta that my previous offer still stands, and I believe that whether she wants to take me up on it or not, she'll probably want to leave shortly after this, even if things go well, because these woods will not be as lush as they have been when we are finished. Along those lines, not really along those lines at all. On a separate line, the beast from the church, I believe, has been activated. Do you know from previous potential experiences how quickly it hunts down its prey? Is it something does it move quickly?
I heard the church bell as well, but as far as I know, the Grim is only out at night. It only hunts at night, so we should be safe. I don't know why the bell rang, but the Grim has only been seen at night.
Doesn't mean it's not moving around in that church.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the shed. Sorry.
Oh yeah, from the shed. Hey.
Me and my man are going to go attempt to disenchant the curse that is on that church that has kept the Grim around. But someone rang the bell, and as you know, there's various people here that will try to stop us. What I hope I can ask for you to do is to go to the one or two people that you trust will stand against the rest and attempt to rally them. So we can try to bring this small village to order.
All right, I think I can do that. I'll bring them here to the house. So let's use this house as a meeting place, and I will rally all of our allies, and we can stand against Marta and hopefully remove the curse of this village.
And you, Vilmina, you did wonderfully. Thank you.
She smiles at you. Yes.
So in the shed, I'm hoping for at least one shovel, 2 if possible, and what I'm really hoping for is a can of kerosene.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You can have some fuel. Oh, that's right. You'll need that. Yeah, you will need that. Yeah. So you have, I guess. Yeah. Kerosene is fine. Yeah, kerosene and a couple of shovels would definitely be there.
Cool. I'll bring that back.
Okay. Yeah. So you're all set. Okay. So Dorothea is going to head out to a few of the villagers. She'll probably end up at the village hall and out trying to rally support. And she tells Wilhelmina to stay at the house. She was very worried about any threats to her. So she when her daughter returned, you could tell that she was worried that she was getting herself into trouble. So Wilhelmina is asked to stay in the house and wait for her return.
But I can still use your help, Wilhelmina. Can you see the church from an upstairs window?
Yes, I can see the tower from the second story.
Can you keep an eye out and make a racket for us if you see a mob coming or the beast?
Certainly. Yes, I will. From the window on the west side of the house, I'll watch the church for you.
Now, me and my man here have prayers of protection on us to help defend it, so you shouldn't try to face the beast yourself, and definitely do not engage these people. As they do not know that I have support from anyone else here.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
All right.
When she's when Mrs. is it Skite?
Yeah.
When she goes to leave, I'm gonna hand the 2 shovels to Aksel and say, "Just a moment, sir," and I'm gonna double time follow her outside.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mrs. Skite.
Yes.
Am I correct in understanding you are unfortunately widowed?
Yes, that is true.
Now's not the time. Now's not the time, Nils.
Master Axel's card. He is a man of great refinement. Good day to you.
Thank you. Yes, I've spoken with your master, and he was very kind. He's a very kind man.
Mm-hmm. And did I mention wealthy? Fabulously wealthy.
Yes. Well, yes. I'm okay. I'm doing okay myself. My late husband left us quite a lot of riches, but thank you.
Then you would understand the trials of a wealthy young man such as him. Good day.
Come on, Nils. We have to go before the mob gets brought up.
I'll run and grab a shovel and the kerosene can.
Okay.
Sorry, sir.
All right. Okay, so the 2 of you are headed to the church.
Yes.
Okay.
Right
All right.
around,
So
you think behind where the altar kind of was at?
Yeah, let's go that way.
okay. So as you head a little bit before, so let's do this. If you're doing the tree line, one thing you notice as you're headed around the side of the church is the double doors in the front of the church are wide open, and there's a crowd of worried, kind of concerned villagers kind of milling around. So there's some sort of problem inside the church. Yeah, inside the church, but just inside the church, the crowd is kind of spilling out onto the front steps of the church, and the doors are thrown
may
open.
Be important, Nils. You get to digging. I'm going to check this out.
You get to digging, Nils.
I finally got a shovel in his hand, and he's gonna leave. Right.
I'll toss you the shovel because I want to blend in with the crowd.
They don't really work two-handed, sir, but okay. I'll take care of it. All right, I'll go around in the back and
okay. All right.
Just start digging at the edge of the bottom of the stonework, trying to find an opening.
Oh, sure. Yeah, and why don't you roll? I guess we did investigation would be a good.
Oh, I should have been there.
Oh,
you should have, because
to
being
find
angry with investigation is not going to be good.
Just so to see if you can find a good place to start.
Well, my climbing practice has not paid off. All right, here goes my one die.
Oh, it didn't work.
All right. Well, Nils is digging in various places at the foundation of the church. All right.
Nils is thinking about just laying down the kerosene and letting this rip.
All right. And Aksel makes it to the front of the church, and there's a small crowd of villagers, and they seem to. A few of the villagers are kind of kneeling down, and what you see is the body of the priest in a pool of blood just inside the church doors. You can approach him if you'd like to.
Yeah, I'll push my way through everybody up to him.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be. They have there's no physician or anyone attending yet, so nobody really knows what to do. But the priest himself looks well dead.
Okay.
He's in a pool of blood that you had to kind of avoid to get near the body. He's face down, and there is a knife in his back.
You went a little Cockney on us right there.
Oh yeah,
he's well dead. He is.
Oh, sorry. He's well dead. He's well dead. Sorry. Yeah, you can just tell from the color of the skin. You can see that he's been bleeding out.
Well, I'll hop down and pull out my ascot, like from around my neck, and at least feign trying to staunch blood loss and stuff as if to help.
All right.
And I just yell at, "What happened? Who did this?" Even though I know and understand.
Right. So you hear some mumbling in the crowd, and somebody even dares to say, "It must have been the free ones. It must have been the free ones." And you, if you want to look at the knife in his back, I guess another an investigation roll would be good.
Aha.
Oh, I guess medical too, if you want to see like exactly the cause of death.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Investigation's more my jam.
Okay.
2 successes.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So immediately you see from the knife was not what killed him, but more left as a message, and you can see in the hilt of the knife the horns of Odin, the Triskele mark of the free ones is in the knife, and the knife itself is a little strange. It's not any sort of like curved, ceremonial or ornamental dagger. It looks very utilitarian, and there seems to be a very thick channel through the center of the knife. So if you were to stab somebody with it, they would, the blood would flow through this channel and they would bleed out.
It's like it's for blood sacrifices, is what I'm assuming.
Yes, it looks very functional, very functional in that way.
We put those in our bayonets. But I'm not there. I'm digging.
Oh yes, that's right. Yes.
I'll stand up when I heard someone say it must have been the free ones and kind of whip around. Can I figure out who it was that said it?
No, you once you try to meet their gaze, nobody wants to admit or kind of confront that. It was kind of muttering, like general muttering, and it was a woman's voice and kind of general muttering.
Indeed, good lady, this was the free ones. Long have they cast a shadow over this village. And as we all know, Marta leads them. She's the reason why your children have been sacrificed every year. The reason why death looms around every corner here, why the beast hunts your woods. Are you all good, God-fearing people? I look out over the crowd.
And one of the men removes his hat and bows his head, and you get some people that you don't hear an answer. They just kind of humbly bow, realizing, and maybe that it's finally dawning on them that they're inside the church and standing on the threshold of the church, and they weren't being very reverent of it. And a few of the people in the crowd kind of peel off and leave. So once they heard Marta, you directly addressing the free ones, a few of them kind of head off.
They're all thinking it's complicated.
Yes.
People, listen to me. She's, while not ever really getting her hands themselves bloody, she's the reason for all the deaths that you've had here. All the bad things, all the bad luck, all the animal attacks. You must stand against her, or she will continue to feed off of you. Please. My name is Aksel Olafrsson. I'm a man of means and education, and since coming here yesterday, I find myself humbled. People here seemed good, honest folk, but I see a dark underbelly to this town. The free ones, and I have come to root them out and remove them from here. If you stand with me, we can free you from their curse. And all you have to do is stand. You don't need to fight. You don't need to risk anything. You just have to be brave enough to stand next to me. No one's meeting my eye.
No, people are starting to. Yeah, why don't you roll inspiration?
Oh, that I'm not going to make this, but cool. We'll see.
What's your thing? What's your maybe this is time to use.
Oh, your advance, your the training
or your memento.
It was logic. It was.
What about your memento?
Oh,
my memento.
Doesn't that give you a bonus if you call on it?
Is it? I think it's for let me double check. I think it's for healing or just for
oh, that's only for
it's for recovery.
Recovery. Yeah.
Mind.
Yeah, it works like inspiration.
But now that you brought it up, I'll
throw the money.
I'll pull out the pocket watch and look at it. Okay, I'll do inspiration, you said, right?
Yes.
I got a success.
Oh, nice.
It
happened. Yes. So the villagers that are standing around start to meet your gaze, and they start to agree with what you're saying. And a man steps forward and says, "Too long in this village, we've been controlled by things we don't understand. This is a house of God, and for them to do something like this here is is unspeakable. So I will stand against them, and a few of the other members of this crowd step forward and meet your eyes and appear to be.
I'll shake their hand, put my hand on their shoulder, and good man, good woman. They are the people here with means, with wealth, and they lord that over you, and they've used it to try to control you, but no longer.
Yes. What can we do? What do you suggest that we do?
Oh God, I don't have plans beyond this.
Give us an exact schedule. What's the itinerary?
See, I came here for what was his name? With an offer from Von Meyer.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good man that would pay you good wages, though he will change your life. And I came with a coffer of money to convince Marta. She took it greedily and promised to sail everyone here down the river. That's a turn of phrase. It means, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The people here, the free ones, have no power outside of this beast that's been hunting these lands. And I believe it can only come out at night. They've corrupted this very church with a dark ritual. Me and my man Nils aim to end it right here, right now. All you need to do at this moment is take care of this priest. Tend him, clean him, and make a ruckus if you see any of the free ones coming this way. After we take care of this beast, I will confront the free ones, and they will bother you no longer.
And the group, seems to nod, and you see people, approaching the body, and one person, I will get the doctor, and one of the
you big man there with the shoulders, I could use your help.
Yes. How can I help you?
I believe that they've buried something in the back end of this church that's corrupted it. We aim to dig it up and consecrate it. Will you come with me and help dig?
Yes, if it will end the evil here. Of course, I want to save our church.
Come then to the back end of the church.
All right. Yeah. So someone went out to fetch the doctor, and the other people are kind of following what you said and surrounding the priest, and the man heads off with you to the back of the church, so that you won't have to touch a shovel again.
Yes.
Nice. All right.
I'll walk back, and I'm going to try to, whenever I get there, I'm going to try to take stock of whatever Nils is doing. Does it look like he's digging in the right spot? Is he just digging a hole what's this man doing?
Nils' coat is off, his sleeves are rolled up, he's cursing, and he's probably pretty deep now.
Right.
You've been speechifying.
Yes. Yeah, if you want to roll investigation to kind of get a sense of where it looks like, because it was a ritual, there probably would be some identifying markings or some way to differentiate where the
now I'm getting pissed. I'm re-rolling this thing.
All right.
There you go. 2 successes on the re-roll.
Nice. Oh, excellent. Okay. Yeah, so you can tell quite a ways away from where Nils is digging.
Oh.
you see a stone that would be kind of centered just offset from the altar itself. And of course, because the church is ancient, it would have the markings were worn away from this foundation stone, but you see just left some indentations that look like they could have been a symbol that you recognize from your.
That's enough of Site A, Nils. It looks like it's probably in Site B, right here.
Oh,
Good man, would you
You're back.
Would you help me out? I'll take the shovel up off the ground very awkwardly and hand it to the guy, like with two hands, like like all sideways. Like I've never had to hold a shovel before.
All right. Yeah, and he said, so dig here, and he points to the foundation. Okay.
Yes.
So the man begins to shovel out the.
I'll climb out of my hole and go help him.
Yeah, and you didn't see. Yeah, there wasn't anything remarkable. You just kept finding kind of the similar foundation stones as you were digging, Nils. But very quickly, as you help the villager, you start to see a stone that has some strange markings on it, and the stone underneath it as well. So you need to get underneath that. Is there any? Yeah, I don't think don't need to do anything physical. This is pretty straightforward.
Is there any way to we can just sort of get some purchase and pull it out, or do we have to dig under it?
Oh yeah, with the help though, it goes pretty quickly. So you're able to.
Can I, while they're digging this pit, can I look at my father's pocket watch and spend a moment to try to lose my hopeless condition? Is that something I can do?
Yeah. It'll take long enough, that you could you could take a moment outside, because there's no other
take a moment
stressors or anything. While the labor is happening, you can relax.
Yeah. Well, I'm in my element right now. I'm overseeing other people doing hard labor. That's
right. Yes. Yeah, if you want to relieve the relieve anger with that. Yeah.
Can I do hopeless instead? Just thematic.
Oh, it's all hopeless. Sure. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, whichever you prefer.
Indiana Jones always helped his diggers. I'm just saying.
that movie has not happened yet. So
that's right. The events of that story.
Yeah.
All right.
Events that movie was referencing haven't even happened yet.
All right. So we got two angry players still. Player characters.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So you're soon able to clear away to the very base of the foundation of the church, and the stone that you the lowest stone of this foundation is odd. You strike it with your shovel, and it has a strange kind of hollowed sound. So there seems to be some sort of it's not as solid as the other one. So
is it loose, or does it have masonry around it, or?
It's loose. Yeah, it's underneath. So if you dig a little bit of ways, you can probably pull it out. If you clear away, you could probably pull it out.
I'll get that guy to help me clear it, and then I'll pull it out.
Okay. Yeah, and you see a foundation stone, a pretty significant foundation stone. The two of you are able to move it once you've cleared the earth away, and there's a recess in the top of the stone, and of course in there is a what looks like it used to be a bundle of cloth, but is now just a few fibers and the bones and animal bones.
I'll turn around in the pit and put it up on the ground next to Aksel. You're a corpse, sir.
Well done. This is an abomination, I'm saying loudly for the NPC that's here with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not the arm wrestling guy, is it?
Oh, actually,
that'd be awesome.
You said he was a big guy. So.
Yeah, right. It is. Yeah. That works. Yeah, that it could be. You recognize. That's right. You recognize him as the. So what was? Mats. Yes. Yeah. Mats, you recognize Mats as the.
Well, in that case, In that case, after I put it down in front of Aksel, I'll pat him on the shoulder. Good job, Mats. And over there, sir, I brought some kerosene.
Excellent. I'll go fetch it. Look at me doing things myself.
Bend with your legs, sir.
Yeah, I'll go grab the kerosene and kind of clear out an area of just dirt, put it in it, kind of mount it on the sides, and I'm literally just opening this bottle of kerosene and pouring the whole thing on it. Just glug, 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 glug.
All right.
I'll crawl out of the hole while he's doing that, put my coat back on, and reach into my mini pockets and pull out a lighter and offer it to him.
And then put it to the bottle to the side, and thank you, Nils.
Perhaps some of your Latin gibberish would be in order.
I don't think it's needed, but it couldn't hurt. Expel Rhenus Spiritus something. The clickety clack the said lighter. Say a little prayer for again exorcising demons. And after I light the lighter, I'll just toss the lighter into there with it.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I think I'm going to take Hopeless just because.
You're not getting that lighter back. All right. Yes, so the very old remains of this cat, along with the kind of the fibers of the cloth that it was interned with, burn. And the fuel, of course, accelerates the fire, and quickly it's burning quite hot. And you hear from inside the church an echoed a screeching howl.
Yep. Take my gun out.
And okay. Okay, so you hear it. And so the place where you the place where you're standing, so you're standing around the burning corpse, and you're hearing an echoing howl, and you also notice that now there is smoke coming from it's making its way through the edges of the roof of the church.
Right.
So
I should have foreseen this.
All right, so win-win for your patron.
Yes.
I'll hustle back around to the front. We need a bucket line.
All right. Yes. Yeah. So you already, the villagers already startled the, and once you're returning to the interior of the church, you see that the ceiling of the altar has burst into flame. And
that's where it was at before, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's the place where God can see.
I'm gonna tell Moss to go help with the bucket brigade.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to shovel up the ashes and take them to the cemetery.
Oh, okay.
Just to be doubly sure, I'm going to try to inter it on holy ground.
Yes, good idea. Okay. Okay. Yes, and so yeah, there's some you can organize some villagers to get some water. But the church being an old stone church, there's not a lot that can burn. The fire seems to be staying on the ceiling of the church, and the attempts
to get it hot enough.
yeah, the attempts to try to extinguish the fire. Soon the fire itself just starts to die out. It doesn't catch. There's none of the timber or anything seems to have caught, and the altar itself is safe. So the mostly old. So mostly it's just blackened the stone of the church, and kind of burns itself out as the villagers kind of struggle to figure out
water on the roof.
Yes, they get water on the ceiling well above them. So yeah, kind of helplessly, the people are standing around with buckets, but it eventually. The church itself now, there's considerable smoke that kind of confines itself to the ceiling of the church, and you see a large blackened space, which looks like it would have been the mass of the beast itself.
The last throes of the demon as we slew it. The beast will no longer curse this town. This place has been purged.
Wow. So so the villagers are amazed by this sight too. The fact that it was some kind of strange, unreal fire that burnt in the ceiling of the church, and some of them are praying and crossing themselves. They don't know if this is a good sign or a bad sign, but your words encourage them that this means
I will
the
attempt
end.
to lead a prayer of some kind.
Oh, okay.
William doesn't know any prayers, as we've discovered, but I assume Aksel does. So,
Klaatu Verata Nicta.
yeah. Nope, not that one.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
and then the Grim is back.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. So, So you.
Quote some scripture about community and gathering together and standing up to the devil. Something.
Oh, right.
And then,
excellent.
And then after I've prayed with them all, I'm assuming that Nils may already be back, but I'm going to head up to the bell tower because someone rang that bell, even though now it's been like 2 hours. I doubt they're still up there, but.
Yes. Yeah. So you head up to the tower and you investigated before, right? That wasn't Nils. Was that you that was in the bell tower? Okay.
Yeah.
So you've seen the same situation. Nothing, no one is there, and they didn't leave any evidence of. The only. I'll give
Belmina a wave from the bell tower.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
And from up here, can I see I'm assuming I can kind of see. There's probably people milling around in front of the church. Do I see any other this is probably one of the highest spots in the town, right?
Right. Yeah, you do see in the tree line. It looks like there are people kind of watching the situation. They're trying to stay out of sight, but from the edge of the woods, and you even think you make out some sort of the shape of a woman. So maybe even Marta is watching this go down from kind of a hidden spot at the tree line.
I'll kind of stand there looking at him until hopefully someone in the tree line notices me up in the tower.
Okay.
So they actually can see that I see them. I see you seeing me.
All right. Okay, good. Yeah, you definitely see some activity.
I'll try to give a hand gesture to come out and meet me, come here, and then I'll head down and see if any of them are brave enough to actually come.
Okay.
Have a dialogue with me.
All right. So you gesture for them to approach the church, but you don't. Once you come back down, nobody appears. It's still just the same villagers that were attending the priest, and by now the priest has been wrapped in cloth, and someone is attempting to clean the blood from the floor of the entrance to the church.
I'll fill the baptismal pool thing with some water and try to do a prayer to make holy water, whatever the equivalent would be, bless the water so we can do rites with him.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just trying to.
Did Aksel go to seminary school? What's going on?
I've read a lot about church stuff over the last. Maybe I probably went for 2-3 weeks.
All right.
I keep hoping that they're going to be brave enough to come meet us, but it looks like we're going to have to go find them in the woods.
Yeah, secret societies don't usually play that game.
I was hoping, 18-year-old boy, maybe they'd, feel like they could take me, but apparently that isn't working. All right, yeah, I'm sure I'm not a priest, so I'm sure I'm not doing all well. And even if I say the words wrong, it's all Latin. They probably don't understand it anyway, so it's all good, Matt. No matter if I'm doing it right or not.
Check.
All right.
I'll wait for Nils to get back in, and then we can plan what we're doing for the rest of our takeover of this town.
Okay.
More gibberish, sir.
Did I see you out?
I think we should get our coach and leave. I think we've done what we came to do, and it's time to head home and celebrate with a nice meal.
I don't think we're done here quite yet. There's what we were actually hired to do, and what I feel like maybe we should do. The cult's still out there, Nils.
Mm-hmm.
These good people are willing to stand against them.
Angry mob, sir?
No, I feel they deserve it. Both these repressed people and the cult itself. Hopefully Dartha's managed to gather the few repentant free ones. And we can make plans from there. So I'll wait. I don't know how long it's been. I feel like it's been hours at this point, but who knows?
Yeah.
I've been doing church sermons and all that stuff in the meantime. So at some point, I'll go back to the Skype house and see if she's gathered up anybody there.
Oh yeah. So as you approach the house, you hear Dorothea calling for her daughter. So Wilhelmina. So she's her calls get more and more frantic, and she has with her 3 members of the village that you haven't you don't recognize, you haven't seen before. But as you approach the house, you hear her voice, and as you enter the house, you see there are 3 villagers with her, and she's frantically searching her house and calling for her daughter.
Is she not upstairs? I told her to stay up there.
And when I returned here, the front door. So and also you noticed very easily the front door looks like it was kicked in. Okay. So and so she so the door itself was broken as we returned. I can't find Wilhelmina anywhere. We need to find my daughter.
Yes, we do, and I think we both know where she's at.
Yes, unfortunately, yes, I don't.
I believe the good people of this town are willing to stand with us to rescue your daughter. Are you willing to step forward and admit folly and give them some amount of power to act in our stead, to come with us and attack these other free ones? Looking at the other.
Oh yes. Yes, these were the members that I was able to gather. They are with us. They want to see Marta removed and her power stripped from her. They feel that she's corrupted our group and the land, the very land that we live on. So it needs to end. It needs to end now. So yeah, you have 3 members, and you also still have Matsu will also come with you.
So there's a group that you convinced to help us that was at the church, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, they're still the.
Yeah, we're gonna go back and get them, and then.
Well, I don't think I went with you. I don't.
Oh, did you stay at the church? Okay.
I think okay. Once I figured this out and you took off, and kind of putting 2 and 2 together, what we're gonna have to do next. I'm kind of drill sergeanting these people.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I'm gonna tell them all to go get an axe or a pitchfork or a walking stick.
Mm-hmm.
And every man that has a good lantern or torch, they need to bring that with them and meet us at the Skyte's house.
Oh, all right. All right. So you're rallying a mob. All right. Okay. Yeah. So they were inspired by Aksel. So yeah, they're all following orders. So torches and axes and the possible pitchforks.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get that pitchfork in there.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So after some time, you've summoned quite a group. So I'd say like probably about half a dozen. You probably have at least like about 10 members, let's say.
So while they're all off doing that,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Nils is gonna kind of think back on, because this is more reminds him of his old soldier days a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of play with his seal ring that belonged to his friend, and hopefully not be angry anymore.
Oh, sure. Yes, of course. He can do that. Yes.
Cool.
In your element, leading men, leading a mob. All right. Yeah, excellent.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
Good. I still have you marked as battered. Is that right? Did we?
Yeah.
Did you just? Okay, you still have that. Okay.
I am battered.
Okay. All right. Okay, so it's starting to. It's early evening now. Like once all of this happens, it's starting to get dark. Do you plan? Do you want to meet with your man who offered to lead you to the? Because so the members that Dorothea has, and Dorothea herself would know the location of the entrance to the tunnels. So you wouldn't need him, but you can also try to enlist him. I guess you paid him quite a bit, so you probably he would probably come along.
Yeah, I expect Mats to come with us for sure.
Okay. Oh yeah, and
was Mats the guy that you?
Yeah, there was the other.
Okay.
Was that him?
That was the guy arm wrestled, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh right. No, it is the same one. Yeah, right. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was looking through my names. That's right. That's right. That you won him over with the arm wrestling. Yes. So Mats is definitely with you.
Dartha,
All right.
I hope that you can lead us through these woods. Everyone, let's burn them down. No.
Simple message for simple folks, sir.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So you. Let's see here. The what it's saying about the entrance itself. All right. Yeah. So far east into the woods, there is a. I mean, it's not that far because the whole mine runs under the church, but into the woods to the east, there's a clearing with a strange configuration of stones. Let's see. Yeah.
Nils?
So. Oh yeah.
Nils, I feel this is more in your vein of talent. When we get there, I hope you'll lead the charge, or at least direct it.
My pleasure, sir. Let me just get a lay of the land, and I will do my best.
All right.
I'm gonna ask Mats. I'm gonna tell Mats that I'm gonna ask him to pick out like the two guys in the group that he thinks would be good in a fight, or the best in a fight.
Oh, okay.
And have them kind of stay with him and me.
Okay. All right.
You're making an elite guard?
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm making a vanguard. We'll go in first. We'll be first over the wall, sir.
Careful there. They have stabby blades.
Yes.
We have shooty guns.
Yes, you do. And don't forget that there's a young woman here that we want to get out alive.
Yes. And also, if I could recommend, sir, as soon as we're at the site, we send the little girl, or who's taking us?
The mother's taking us?
The mother's within the woman. Sorry, I said little girl. Send her away. Because
we'll see how easy she is to convince. So we won't have her go in with us, at least.
Yeah, a screaming mother might not be the best asset.
She's managed to hold it together so far pretty well.
We'll see.
All right. Okay, so you head to the. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you head to the site, and you see these 3 stones. Oh wait, let me see if I can find. There's a picture of this. Let me see if I can bring it up quick. Of course, not quickly. And sorry, you had a couple of successes too. So let's just rewind a little bit. You pulled aside from the dagger that was in the priest, you felt within his coat, and another one of those pieces of the old
tablet.
The same old kind of medieval text that you found that was hidden in his sacristy was also found. Oh yeah. Oh no, that would explain. Wait. Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, and this actually makes it a little bit easier. You also have people that can guide you, but this text reads, east of the third great stone to the north is the entrance. Deep in the bowels of Fenstra rests its fell guardian. The path twists and turns, but at the place where the Lord's faith is based lies its resting place. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, so like the light of the dark. So I guess sorry. So this is strange. I guess because it's supernatural, it moves from the caves. But when it was saying the eyes of the Lord, or the eyes of God looking upon it, I guess it was meaning the church, the area of the church, but it's actually the tunnels below. But it was it burnt the church. That's weird because this conflicts because it also said that the grim lights the church, like when the grim is dispelled, the church alights. But this text is also saying, oh yeah, and so let's just go with this. So the text that you found inside the priest's coat was, the cruel fate of a cat baptized by fire in the name of the Lord gave it its life anew. Now it watches over this place, and it always will be its sworn protector. Only when its bones suffer the same fate that once brought it into existence will it perish. So yeah, the instructions for disposing of the corpse, which you already knew from your research. That's right, your learning roll gave you
check and done. No problem. I can talk down to this text like I'm always doing to Nils. Oh, I already knew that. Of course.
Yes, there's nothing choice. Nice. All right. Yeah. So sorry, I'm still looking for that. Where is the? Oh, here we go. Can I show you this? Yes. So this is the configuration of rocks that you find.
Well, that's a little obvious. Okay.
Yeah, there's not a lot of trees around it either.
It's in a marsh,
in a clearing. Yeah, but it's got so you see this strange configuration of rocks, and as you approach it, so the 3 boulders, the third to the north looks like it can be moved. It looks like it has been moved. There is it looks like it will open the way, and that's what they confirmed. Dorothea and the villagers say, this is the entrance. We need to move this stone.
Well, okay, so
yes,
is there like a tunnel under that giant boulder, or what?
Yeah, it's the entrance. Yeah, there is a tunnel way. Maybe this is just the marker, and around the other side there's a stone that you need to move that basically blocks. But you don't. As you approached, you didn't see anyone. There was nobody guarding. And
Dorothea has been in there before.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I was. I have attended this ceremony.
Are there any other ways in?
No. This is it.
Sir, I have a suggestion.
I'm listening.
We have a huge group here.
Yes.
Why don't we just cap it and be done?
because there's a young.
Oh, there's a little girl
who needs to be saved.
It's always an innocent. Damn it!
Right.
Oh, she had a good full life. Very well.
Otherwise, yes, I would have no problem consigning them all to the darkness with no light until they starved. That'd be amusing, but no.
Well, Nils looks a little embarrassed at the lady, and
Yeah, remember this worried mother right next to us.
Sorry,
This is part of the reason why we're
it's been a long day full of manual labor. I apologize. I will go to the other side and try to figure this out or get this open.
All right. Yeah, so a force roll will allow you to move the stone.
Can what's his face help?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. You can get a +1 from Mott's, and oh yeah, you've got 3 guys, so you can do a +3. Each of the guys will grab a corner.
All right, that'll be a net +2.
Oh, nice. Oh no, this help is not as effective as you would think.
Going to get tired and push that because that's ridiculous.
There you go.
Oh, all right. Yes. So you're able to move the stone away, and so from there you see the entrance to the old cave system. So it's dark and damp as you enter, and you can feel the surface is kind of slimy with some moss growing on the walls, kind of just at the entrance. And as you make your way in,
how wide is it?
It's easily wide enough to be standing. Like you don't even have to
like one
at least
single file or two.
But you would be single file. Yes, you would be.
I'll grab Nils' arm and kind of pull him just to the side for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh no! It does. But the caves. Once you make this from this initial entrance, which you have to enter single file. The caves themselves are wide enough for several people to stand side by side. But some of them are small. So the cave, this kind of network of caves and tunnels, varies in sizes. Some of them open up, and several of you can stand, and then some you have to kind of crouch. So they're varying in size. Very dark and smooth. And
sir, you had something.
Nils, good leaders do not lead from the front, and I do not question your vitality, but you are looking a bit haggard. May I suggest that you don't lead the charge on this one?
Oh, very considerate of you, sir. But now we're dealing with mortal men, and trust me, that is more my wheelhouse. And I'll kind of gesture with my gun confidently, and besides, I'll have Mott's right next to me, shoulder to shoulder.
Just remember that if you perish, there'll be no one to make me toast in the morning. I will go quite hungry.
The sentiment is greatly appreciated, sir. I do not intend to perish today. However, I would suggest, how many people do we have here?
So you've got about 10 followers, and Mott's makes 11. So,
and
but a dozen.
people?
Yeah, you've got about a dozen with Tortilla and Mott's. You've got about a dozen members.
I would suggest that I take this vanguard. You follow with, I don't know, 2 to 4 more men, and we leave the rest above ground with Tortilla to guard the entrance.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
All right, Mott's with me.
All right. So your elite guard is at your side, and it is quite a complicated system of tunnels and caves. But having been there before, the former members can lead you.
Did they bring light sources like I requested?
Yeah. You have torches. Yeah, you have torches with you, so you can easily make your way. So how many people are you leaving to guard the entrance? So Tortilla.
I'm taking.
So you asked Tortilla and.
I'm taking, 3 guys plus myself, so it's whatever Nils takes.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'll take 3 guys with me also, and leave everyone else up here to, literally to ring the hole and grab any money that we flush out.
Right. Okay. Good.
So that's what, 6 or 7 people? Up at
Yeah. So Dorothea leads herself and 6, and 6 other people out.
And for them to take whatever vengeance is required on anyone that attempts to flee. I nod to her.
All right. Yes, I understand. Just bring her back safely.
I will.
Okay. Good. And so the walls you right away make out the surface of these tunnels. There's massive deposits of iron ore. And the cave system runs parallel back towards the foundation of the church. So so maybe guessing you went down quite a ways from the entrance though, but if you would have spent the rest of the day digging, maybe you actually could have penetrated some chamber, because you seem to be headed back in the direction of the church.
Felt like I was there. Damn it.
All right.
Just a couple feet further down.
Yeah.
The whole church is on 3 feet of topsoil, just somehow supported.
Right, yeah, underneath the giant cavern. Well, it's iron ore, so it must be very strong.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. Okay, so you make your way, and so they lead you to what they're calling the ritual chamber. So you're being led by torchlight through this network of caves, and yes. So as you're approaching, as you're approaching the ritual chamber and kind of making it through the final tunnel, you hear an echoing voice through the tunnels coming from the chamber, saying, "We the free ones have sworn a blood oath to honor nature in the name of the Lord. This is given us everything worth having and allowed Fenstra to prosper. It is the most precious thing we have, but now others are trying to take it from us. We have survived so much, and now our greatest threat comes not from the outside, but from within, from those who would destroy the house of God or those that have destroyed the house of God and its protector in pursuit of profit. I understand that many of you have doubted our faith, or worse, turned traitor against this village, all that we stand for as members of the Free Ones. That is why I have summoned you here tonight. Each of you will prove once and for all whether or not you are believers or not. And at this time, the time has also come to present our offering to the divine. Bring forth the sacrifice."
Ooh.
So
Double time. Double time.
Just as you,
how close were we when we heard this?
so you I guess that's quite a speech. So maybe when you heard the voice, you kind of paused until you could understand the words. So now you're about just maybe 20 yards or something from the entrance to this ritual chamber.
So I'm gonna kind of put my finger over my lips, tell everyone to be quiet.
Okay.
And sort of with Mott's next to me, if there's enough room, kind of move up to a point where we can see into the chamber.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you roll a stealth to make sure that no one's gonna.
A battered, exhausted stealth. Great.
Oh no! We're battered and exhausted. No. Oh,
no problem.
Nice. Excellent.
Hey, a dice have lag today. That's weird.
Yeah. I saw that too.
You stifle all your groans as you make your way through there.
My back must hurt so bad. I'm an old man, and you made me dig a hole.
I got Mats to do it, and then you hopped back in the hole with him. I got someone to take over.
So from what you can see, so Aksel and is Aksel with you, able to see into the chamber as well, or just you and Mats are kind of forward?
I doubt it, because there's
okay.
multiple people in front of his groups.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So what Nils can see, two figures bring forward a figure that just looks like she's in her underclothes, like a slip with a potato sack, like a canvas sack over her head, and drop her in the middle of the chamber. And you can see in the floor of the chamber is carved the Triskele, the horns of Odin are carved into the floor. There is about half a dozen members already kind of lining the outside, the exterior of the walls of the chamber. They're kind of lined against the walls of the chamber. About half a dozen members, and they're wearing black robes, similar to the one. So Aksel showed you the one that he got from Dorothea. So similar to that, and the person in the middle of the chamber is wearing a more ornate version of the same robe, but in green.
So, okay, about half a dozen plus the head person.
Yeah, plus the head person and the two people that brought forth the person in the potato sack.
About 9. Okay, so I'm going to turn to Motts and like, okay, I'm going to shoot at that man who's speaking.
Oh, sorry. It's
a woman.
No, let me see. Yeah, so it's
Marta?
It is a man. No, it is a man's voice. It is a man's voice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot at him. Your only job is to run in and grab the child. And I look behind him. You two, I want you to run in and threaten the others. Menace them as best you can with your weapon. And then I'm going to look over past them, try to get Aksel's attention.
Okay.
And this is hard to do online. Show him my fingers. Like 9.
Oh, how many? Okay.
Yeah. And motion we're going. And then I'm going to take a bead and just try to shoot that dude.
Okay. All right. So so as you're planning this, the victim is drawn. The figure in the sack is drawn, and the sack is pulled off, and immediately you see the red hair of Wilhelmina. And she looks pretty beaten. It looks like she put up quite a fight, and her face is bruised and bloody. She's struggled with them.
Tough kid.
And immediately you also see the figure in the green robe raise a ceremonial dagger similar to the one that was in the back of the priest. And then all of the cult members leaving their hoods, leaving kind of leaving. So the hood and the cloak itself were separate pieces. So leaving the cloaks on their heads, they drop the robes, and underneath they are completely nude.
Oh, weirdos. Okay.
So you have a room full of hooded nude figures.
Don't look at my face. But, okay.
Well, now they've done it. They've offended my 19th century morals.
Yes, right.
Okay, so wait. So she's about to stab her. Is that what's going on?
So it's a man in the green hood. That you heard the voice of reciting the this lecture of the speech of the.
That's who's about to who raised the knife.
Yes, yeah, that's who raised the knife. Yes.
Okay.
So the green hooded is a man in green hood, and then the rest of the members are kind of mixed, male and female in the black hoods. So so he raises the knife and just makes a small cut on Wilhelmina's leg, and of course the dagger draws out the blood, and then takes the knife itself, the flat of the blade, and then draws it across their chest just to smear the blood. Not to cut themselves, and then holds out
as soon as I can,
and then holds out the knife for the next member to take it. So now you can.
Sorry, sir. I'm frozen by exposition.
Yes, but now you can take action.
All right. So, what is the bonus I get for my well-maintained weapon?
Oh,
Good question. Is
it 2?
I will tell you here in 1 second. One of the player's characters can gain an extra advantage before mystery. Well-maintained weapons, so is this an extra advantage? So I think it's just the +1 dice like a normal one, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or whatever the normal.
Oh, the extra advantage is +2. Yeah, advantage is +2. So yeah, you get a +2 for the weapon. And I guess it's a single use. +2 for the weapon. Okay. All right. So who are you firing at?
Oh, the guy that did the first knife work.
Okay, and is holding out the dagger. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that cancels out my 2 negatives then.
Oh, nice.
Come on. Oh my God. This game. I swear to God.
Final push?
Yeah. I pinched my finger really bad in the trigger. Owie, owie, owie.
Oh, you got it.
There we go. All right.
Damage is 2, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't have any additional.
And that's supposed to be the signal for Moss to run in and grab her, just to remind her.
Right. Yes. So as the green hooded leader of this ritual is saying, "Now, dear child, you will be given the greatest gift anyone will ever receive. You have been chosen to become one with nature." And then Nils's round, slams into him, doing 2 damage. Let me just check how hardy these are super
break me right now.
supernatural free ones or not.
I hope they're not supernatural.
Yeah, no. Oh no. He goes down. Yeah, he immediately goes down from that shot. And so he slumps, and the ritual dagger, as one of the members is reaching out to take it, the ritual dagger clatters to the ground. So Mott's,
those other 2 guys that go menace the other people too.
Right, yeah. So Mott's and the two others make it in there. They seem to be holding the naked cultists at bay. They don't have any weapons on them. The only weapon in the room seems to be the dagger for the ritual. So the 2 others are able to hold back the half a dozen cultists lining the room that were waiting their turn.
Excellent.
And so basically, you only have so the one member that was standing forward, that the dagger was dropped, sees the leader fall, and so they grab the dagger and make a lunge at Wilhelmina.
No.
So
when does Aksel's group get to go?
Yeah, Aksel. Yeah, so Aksel. Well, you guys have made it into the chamber, so Aksel can follow right behind. So yeah, Aksel can respond.
I will shoot that person straight in the face if possible.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Right. Yeah, you see them lunge for the dagger, and Wilhelmina is bleeding from her leg, and not
here goes something.
Not quite see.
Is it go time?
This is exhausting.
It's exhausting to roll.
Can I keep pushing?
No, I don't think.
No, it's only one push.
Yeah, just the one push. Just the one push.
Bang,
yeah, so the shot goes wide, and the.
Oh wait, you know what? I hit the wrong thing. I didn't use the revolver. The revolver has extra dice, right?
Oh yeah. It gives you extra dice. Yeah, you're not just rolling your.
I get precision. 2 extra dice. So I guess to be fair, I'll just roll 2 more dice instead of re-rolling the whole thing.
Okay, yeah, roll 2 more dice twice. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay.
Let's see if that first one.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Thank God.
Yeah, the very last die to roll was successful. All right. Yeah. So it's if it's doing 2 damage, then the the cultist with the knife goes down. So you seem to have two dead cult members still hooded, and the whole the rest of them being held by Nils's menacing force, his advanced guard.
So, just for the record, Nils is exhausted, battered, and wounded. So he's He's full Indiana Jones in the street scene. He's not even going into the room. He's like leaning on a boulder.
Okay, yeah, right.
And when it's his turn again, he's just going to shoot another one of them.
Okay. All right. And what's Aksel going to do?
I'm going to tell the pin to use their to use all their cloaks or whatever they have, robes, to tie them all up.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll immediately run over to Wilhelmina and take my jacket off and throw it around her shoulders.
Ah, good. Will you leave them hooded? Are you leaving the hoods on?
Yeah, that's the hoods. The hoods don't bother me. They're not going to be alive much longer, probably anyway, so it's fine.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So So the members supporting you use the robes to restrain. So they've restrained the cult members. So that the last of the faithful, the committed cult members are in the room, but the leader of the sacrifice lays dead, and the one that grabbed that went for the knife was a woman. So you shot a male and a female cult member so far.
Equal opportunity murderers. Okay.
Right.
I'll say, tie them all up. I'll be back, and I'll walk Philomena back up to her mom.
Oh, okay, good, nice. Yeah, so she's very grateful. She's having trouble speaking. She's just very shocked. She thought that was the end of her as she started to be cut. And she didn't scream. She didn't let out any sort of scream as the knife cut her. As the leader cut her, so she was very
You're
tough.
strong. Your mother would be proud.
Thank you so much for rescuing me. I couldn't believe they came into our house and pulled me away.
Yes, they think they own all of us. They don't.
Ah, very good. So so she leans against you for support because she's having trouble walking on her.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a frail dandy of a man, but I will support her the best I can.
Right. But she's not big either. So you do it. Okay. And you bring her to her daughter, and her bring the daughter to her mother, and she is so relieved, and she embraces her daughter, and looks at her everywhere. Looks at her bruised and bloodied face and her leg, and and just thank you so much, Master Aksel. I can't say enough. What you've done for us is I have no words.
Yes.
And
take her back home. We will take care of this here, and I'll meet you later tonight.
Very, very good. And so she. But I will leave the rest of our of the villagers here. Here.
So the rest of you start grabbing kindling.
All right.
And then I'll head back down.
All right. So they're headed to the trees to start picking up firewood. All right. And
have you just been shooting them one at a time, Matt? This whole time I've been up there.
So did I miss it? Did we figure out which one is what's her face?
Martha?
Yes. So if you pull hoods off of any of them, she's not among them. Yes. So
they've all surrendered, basically.
Yes. Yeah. There's
right. I'm not gonna kill anyone in cold blood.
Okay.
I was gonna shoot anybody that was resisting.
Yeah. No. Once you bound the remaining, and once they saw the leader go down, and there's no hope to that the ritual would be able to be completed, they gave up.
Well, in that case, I think Nils just slides down the wall to sit and gives Mott's the thumbs up. You're doing a hell of a job. I'll wait for
nice. Yes. So So if you check the hoods of the members there, Marta is not present. So the horror, the howl of the church grim may have been her signal to to leave.
Leave.
Yes. Yes.
Sir,
But when I get down there, I'll start badgering them for information. But
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. So, and they're all just what you're getting from the cultists is that you've destroyed this land. Now nature will turn against us. This village is over. You've killed us all. They've
yes, just pile that wood here in the center.
so they're defiant. They're not physically trying to assault you, but yeah, they're defiant very much.
Tell me, which of you here is the lowest of your rank?
Oh, the lowest. Well, I guess a woman, kind of nods at you. I've just I've this is the first ritual I've joined, so that would be me.
Do you know of any locations of more free ones outside this village?
As far as I know, we are everywhere that modernity meets nature. The free ones exist to hold back the tide of the death of these lands.
You've been killing the children of these people for hundreds of years to line your pockets. Does that sound right?
It is our covenant with nature that brings us this prosperity. If we don't serve nature, it will swallow us all. So it's as much survival as it is abundance.
Well, I feel you have a very important job to do. You see, the free ones and me have a history. I've dealt with them before, and they tried to take advantage of me. They, mind you, not as horrifically as they did to this poor town, but I want you to find the nearest chapter, cult, enclave, whatever you call your little group, and let them know that the society's back and we're coming to root them all out. Every single one of them. And to show that we mean business, I'll have you stand here and watch as we light these fires for the rest of them.
Sir?
Wow.
Yes, Nils?
Hold myself up. Do you think that's a good idea, sir?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but all these are people of means.
Mm-hmm.
And there more than likely will be able to walk away from this if we hand them over to the law with little to no repercussion. And they did just try to all kill that young woman up there.
Well, you've won me over, sir.
Yeah. and one of the villagers, hearing your words, the one that's guarding the cultist said, "And if you don't burn them, we'll hang them. The village will hang them ourselves."
I apologize. I didn't give you that right. Do you prefer the right to hang them over burning them?
Burning sounds fair.
Excellent. And then
I'm gonna walk over and grab the one that he's letting live.
Okay.
And we'll pull back in, because there's no other ways out. Like, there's a one way into this area, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Is the whole thing one long thing, or was there multiple? Like, was it a maze?
It was kind of without being guided, you probably wouldn't. It would have taken you a while. Without people that knew where to go, you would have wandered around a bit. So it is kind of a network of caves. And
I'll pick up the dagger, my hand kind of shaking because I'm trying to act way more ruthless than I probably feel. Mm-hmm. And I'll offer each of you the as my voice is probably starting to, the fate that you were going to give to that young girl, if you can choose, do you want death by your cursed blade or by fire? And I'll kind of point the blade at each of them in a turn and see if any of them want me to, or I don't know if I can actually bring myself to do it, but if any of them want me to stab them as opposed to die of fire.
Right. And and one of them, kind of acknowledges that they want to be killed by. Oh, they're bound though, right? Yeah, you've bound them with the robes. It wants to be killed by fire. And
by fire. Okay.
No, fire by stabbing, by stabbing. But sorry. I'm thinking like multiple things at the same time.
Yeah, that's all right.
So
it's going dark and bad here. I understand.
So you did notice that the dagger in the priest's back wasn't the thing that killed him. He actually the blood was coming from his throat being slashed.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the cultists says to you, "Kill me as the priest was killed, and my blood will pay for the loss of our sacrifice, and hopefully nature will be appeased." So and then all the members of the group, yes, all agree. Yes, spill our blood and let it be a sacrifice for what was lost. So they're all like now pleading for you to slash their throats.
Okay, Nils is gonna take the girl out.
Okay.
It's starting to remind him of things he's done in war that he regrets, you know. So he's just gonna take her and leave.
Okay. All right. Yes.
This isn't some right or chance you have at salvation or retribution. This is death. And I'll go up to the first guy that said he wanted something and try to just I'm not going to cut his throat. I'm just going to try to shove the knife into his where I think the heart should be, basically. Just try to stab him directly. And mind you, the knife's designed to bleed a bunch, but still.
Yes, right. Yes, yes. The channel. So you're going to get a little bloody there. Yeah.
Nice thing about those runnels is they were originally designed to make the knife come back out easily.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's good. I'll be able to get this going pretty quick.
Nature, and so the members, as you're stabbing them, the cultists are saying, nature will decide if our blood satisfies the sacrifice, the covenant we have with nature. The Lord of Nature will decide, and they one by one accept your knife. And soon the floor, as would have happened with if Wilhelmina would have been sacrificed, the floor is covered with the blood of the cultists, and the carving of the Triskele is filled with the pooling blood of the dying members.
I'd like to think that I managed to hold it together until I managed to stab the last one, and then it's just vomit everywhere. As I
All right, yeah. So all the cult members that stood with the remaining with Marta's version of the free ones with her are all lay dead, and the floor is covered with their blood. Okay, and yes, and so Aksel vomits, and then
Aksel a lot of sanity right here.
Yeah.
Yes,
and then burn it all, Mox. Burn it all.
All right.
As I kind of hyperventilate quickly out of the room.
All right. Yeah. So the wood's being stacked around the bodies. Yeah, they'll burn the bodies in the chamber. All right. And so so you retreat with everyone, and as you're making your way back to the village, you see just black smoke coming from out of the tunnel network. They caused quite a fire, and some of the smoke made its way all the way out the entrance.
I think when Nils got up top with the girl, he just untied her and said, "Deliver the message, and then, for your own sake, leave this country." And just kind of shove her away.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you did you leave her a rope, because she's nude, right? So did you leave her a robe or anything? Did you?
Well, was she tied up with robes?
Yeah, right. So that's right.
Yeah, she can take that.
Okay, yeah. So she takes her robe and wraps it around her and heads off into the woods.
Make sure everybody up top's okay.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. All the people that gathered on all of the wood are okay, and the fire burns hot in that ritual chamber. Whoa. All right. So you meet later.
I'm going to give Nils the dagger that I used, the blade that I used, and we're taking this back with us, and when we get back to Uppsala, we're having this thing melted down to slag.
Oh, all right.
I expect you to take care of that because that's beyond my.
I will. Then Nils will produce, I guess, a handkerchief from his coat, and
that won't be enough. But yes.
Wipe it through the sod on the ground for a bit, and
right.
Wrap it up and put it away because gross.
Yeah, right. Yes. Yeah. So returning. So you convene back at the Skite house, and the Talkamunts, and so many of the villagers are there, and many of the people that were with you in the tunnels, and so the word is that no one has seen Marta. She's fled the village.
I need a wash basin, and Nils, can you get me my a dinner attire, please?
That's right. A blood-soaked Aksel
dinner
returns.
attire.
Or whatever's appropriate. It's
whatever's appropriate post murder.
Yeah. So it's quite a somber mood in the house. Although they're happy that Wilhelmina was rescued. Yeah, they now know that their village, the fate of this village is very undecided at this moment.
Yeah, I don't think I had a whole plan to pitch stuff to them, but I don't feel like I'm in that mode right now. So I think
right. Yeah, we can move ahead. You guys can kind of determine how you make your exit and who you because you did offer to take Dorothea with you, right?
Yes.
So she will definitely take you up on that offer.
So from my understanding, wasn't she one of the major landowners of this area?
Yes, right. She would be the one. Yeah, she would be the one that could convince everyone to agree to the Van Meyer. So with Marta gone, she was the only obstacle. You found out that she was the only obstacle to the sale. So the Van Meyer deal can go through very easily now. Okay.
Well, I think my plan is to pose it to the people that live here, and and kind of ask them kind of pitch them the two options, right? Like I can go back and close the deal with Van Meyer, and he'll bring in machinery, and you will have good pay. Or I can burn that bridge with Van Meyer and attempt to hold this land myself and let you continue the life that you were living, but the woods are going to slowly diminish, and the life you knew was probably no longer, you're not going to be able to achieve the wealth even you had before. Yeah, so the people I'm beyond trying to figure out what to do for these people. I'm just going
Right. Yeah. So you get kind of a mixed response. Yeah. There's people that have been here for generations, but there's also people like Dorothea that wanted to get away from the free ones, the control that the free ones had over this area, and she knew that her wealth was tied to these rituals. So it was a very difficult situation to be in because the lands left her by her deceased husband were being fortified, by these rituals. Yeah. So, but she just wants to get away.
Who owns the land that the iron mine's on? I mean, the church is on it.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, So it would be owned by whoever is, I guess, holding the church, whatever religious governance. Yeah, owns that church land. Yeah, it would definitely be owned by the
church.
The church itself. Yeah. the religion, whatever the head of the religion would be in the larger cities. Yeah, so you can probably get that information from Van Meyer, and I think he was probably already in contact with them if things move forward about the demolition and rebuilding of a new church.
Nils is going to continually point out that what an excellent school system Uppsala has, and
yes,
I think he knows of a nice family-sized domicile available near the castle, and things like that.
Very good. Yes, both Dorothea and Wilhelmina are optimistic about their future, and so grateful to escape this, and also with the with Marta gone and the kind of dispelling of the church grim, there isn't going to be any anything prowling the village. So yeah, that is also leading some of the villagers to want to stay. But you're getting mixed signals. So and on the way, of course, you can visit on your way back to Uppsala. You can visit Härnösand and speak with Van Meyer directly if you'd like. So yeah, it's kind of up to Aksel, and if you want to leave those negotiations open.
Well, yeah, I was thinking of like trying to figure out some way to take like kind of stewardship of the town, but sign over right. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to because I feel like I don't really inherently want to become a lumber baron,
right?
And that seems like that's something
you did.
Well, no, I really just want to I thought that there was trolls here or something that some Vaesen that lived here that I was trying to protect and let flourish, but it turns out that all this is dark blood magic.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really feel a need to protect the wood per se anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's more the people that live there, and it seems like they're torn back and forth. So yeah, I imagine maybe what we'll do is I'll see if, because it seemed like she was originally kind of interested in Dartha basically liquidating her assets through me, selling up to me, and then basically I don't know if we have to go through this all, but me do negotiations for potentially just rights to mine and chop trees on this thing, but maybe not sell it over. Try to work out something where I can have some oversight, basically over it, but let Van Meyer actually do the day to day.
Just go in as an investor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. And in negotiating on Dorothea's behalf, you get her a much better deal and some residuals or royalties from the profits taken from there. Yeah, and you notice Van Meyer had a good reputation, but you notice in your kind of business dealings with him after this that he was he didn't want to hear anything about the cult or church grim or anything. He just wanted to know, did you conclude the business? So, can we move ahead with the plans for the mine and everything? And but now you
have to work with me.
right. Yeah, and you do negotiate a good deal for yourself and Dorothea to be involved and financially rewarded. And so he, Van Meyer, kind of grudgingly allows that to happen and sees that you're kind of there's no way around it. You're going to be protective of the Skites and look out for their best interest. And he also gives you some time to recuperate in Herstrom in the same rooms that you were allowed, and also rooms for the Skites, as well as you handle the conclusion of the business, and because everything was successfully negotiated and went in his favor, the society will also be very, very well financially rewarded by this wealthy industrialist.
Excellent. Because I have a whole bunch of people that I'm continuously taking back to Uppsala that I need to house.
Right. Yes, there's housing that needs to be built.
I have to build a new district.
Yes, right. All right, so so after you've returned home, you kind of hear mixed stories. So some villagers stayed, some villagers left. Of course, the forest never grew as tall again. So your investment in that area with Van Meyer doesn't prove quite as profitable as it would have been. Mm-hmm. And slowly the the roads start to become difficult difficult to navigate, and a lot of the houses in the village are abandoned. But he still supports the true to his word. He modernizes the sawmill, builds the iron ore mine, and employs the remaining villagers. But and the church is rebuilt. A modern white new wooden church is rebuilt near the site where
those churches burn.
Yes, yeah, right.
Something I would imagine that I'd probably spend a lot of time with is maybe I would go back when they were actually moving, or to make sure that the graveyard was properly and like respectfully moved.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
Have wraiths and or just in general, so that it's because it's the right thing to do, type of a thing.
Yeah. Right. Yes, you don't have to go back. Oh, yeah, that's good. And maybe the Van Meyer understanding, your interest or your awareness of this and the society itself. He wants to make sure that he doesn't cause any further supernatural interference in his business venture there. So yeah, he agrees to that. And and they successfully move and so the number of crows and things are never the same in that area. There's not that unusual and kind of unnatural gathering of crows around the cemetery once it's moved. All right, and the church has lost its guardian. Yes. All right. Oh, interesting. Yes, but the success and kind of mixed success of the village means that so the church is relocated, and with the rapid development and modernization of the village, sometimes the cemetery itself is plagued by grave robbing, which you
son of a biscuit.
Or you hear stories of.
Ew.
Yes. So we'll leave that to see what that means. Nice. All right. Yeah. So Wilhelmina and her mother Dorothea, follow you to Uppsala, and so you find. It sounds like Nils was going to.
I imagine they stay at the castle for a few days while we figure out.
Right. Yeah. So you recover, finish the dealings with Van Meyer, and then return to Uppsala, having run smack into the cult, your dark secret cult that you were involved.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dark secret? What?
What? There is no secrets. But yeah, having an age appropriate love interest. Wow, even though the reporter is still visiting you quite often.
Got a lot of irons in that fire. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, how old is what was her name?
Wilhelmina is the same age as Aksel. They're the same.
No. The widow.
In her 30s.
That's the one I'm working on.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get her to put her hooks in Aksel.
So between the daughter at the witch cat, Aksel's got blonde, brunette, and redhead all sorted here. So
as designed, that was the plan all along.
But the widow's like the only one kind of the appropriate station, right?
You're right. That's true.
But I also imagine that for Aksel, like the relationship stuff is all like on like kind of an innocent level. Like I think he often invites like all of them to like go to plays and that type of a thing. Like he's kind of entertaining them all, and like he's kind of sees himself as protectors of the ladies, but also how you doing at the same time. So he doesn't know what's going on. He's not. What I'm saying is it's not like he's not like Tawdry, like trying to like keep them all in the dark or whatever it is. He's
right.
Being friendly and open with all of them.
Good. No Three's Company type escapades where you have to be to dinner with both of them, so you have to keep changing your jacket.
Running in yeah.
Oh yeah, this has turned into a bad farce. Is what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that's our third mystery. We did Silver of the Sea. Song of the Falling Star. Oh no, fourth. Yeah. Wow.
4.
Wow. Nice. Yeah. So that was interesting. The climax of that was. I think the one problem with how this functions is it's really difficult to keep you guys in that village long enough for things to play out the way they want it to play out. Because once things start going strange, you're not going to stick around and wait for a bell to ring every midnight, so I don't have these consecutive days to keep you distracted. So things had to kind of accelerate. And once you figured out, once you knew what you were up against, it wasn't hard to take down. Yeah. So basically you were supposed to, at the end with that ritual, you were supposed to be pinned up against the church grim and watching this blood sacrifice happen and be kind of helpless to do anything about it.
Oh, wow.
And also
blitz everything though. So we can't wait till midnight.
Right.
Go.
Yeah. And also the best way, without gathering a force of villagers, the best way to infiltrate would of course be, going in robes, going in disguised as cultists. And so you had to choose your moment when to attack all the naked people that were smearing themselves with blood.
I'm glad I didn't get a chance to do my first thing, because I didn't realize that the leader guy had a different color robe. My whole thing was going to be to pitch that I was actually there to take over this branch, because I have this robe with me, and I had this stuff. I was like, I'm all ready to take over. This is what they sent me for. Because I thought Martha was the one in charge and everything, which I guess she kind of was, but there was an actual cult leader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she headed out of town. Yeah, if you would have made it into the sawmill, you would have found, and that's one thing reported to you by Van Meyer, is there was a strange room in the sawmill with
with creepy stuff in it.
Yeah, strange. Yeah, a lot of occult items and a carving on the wall.
The kill room.
Ship that all to the castle.
Oh, okay. Right.
Ew.
Yeah. So sure, Van Meyer can ship the contents of that room so you can take a look at what was in there. But they rebuild the sawmill anyways to modernize it. But Marta, you haven't heard anything, or even there's no sign of where Marta fled to.
She'll be back.
Yes.
She knows where to find me. Dun dun dun.